Welcome back. You're watching DD India News. I'm Lepakshi Khurana, and moving on, U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan will visit China on Tuesday in a new bid to manage tensions months before U.S. elections. Sullivan will travel to Beijing from August 27 to 29, in the first visit by U.S. National Security Advisor to China since 2016. The Democratic presidential nominee, Vice President Kamala Harris, would be expected, if she wins, to continue Biden's approach of seeking dialogue with China while also maintaining pressure. And for more, we have Laura Westbrook joining us from Hong Kong on this. Well, Laura, a rather important visit by Sullivan, considering the timings of the visit to manage the growing tensions between the two superpowers, where issues ranging from Taiwan to bilateral military talks to tensions in South China Sea and more can erupt. What all is lined up?
Yeah, that's right. This is the latest high-level visit that's aimed at diffusing those tensions. The U.S. says that this visit is all about maintaining the channels of communication as they seek to manage this incredibly important relationship responsibly. They're expected to discuss areas of cooperation, for example, when it comes to fentanyl, but also areas where they are locked in disputes. For example, the future of Taiwan. China claims Taiwan as its own, and it says that this is very much a red line that it does not want to see crossed. They're also expected to discuss military-to-military communication, as well as the future of artificial intelligence and improving cooperation around that issue. Also on the table is a possible discussions about a final meeting between U.S. President Joe Biden and Chinese President Xi Jinping. The two last spoke on the phone in spring and met in November in California last year.
All right. Also, Sullivan's trip comes just ahead of the November 5th U.S. presidential election, where the competition with China has emerged as a key foreign policy issue. How will this visit address that?
Yes, this is the first visit by Jake Sullivan to Beijing. He has met with Wang Yi about 5 times face-to-face, and it's also the first visit by a U.S. National Security Advisor since 2016 under President Obama. And Wang Yi and Jake Sullivan, their talks are credited with helping to diffuse the diplomatic relations, which fell into a rather rocky period following the order by President Biden to shoot down the Chinese spy balloon last year. Since then, we have seen tensions diffuse a little bit, but there are still some key issues that remain. For example, Taiwan, which is expected to be raised, as well as the U.S. is expected to raise the issue of the South China Sea. China and the Philippines both have territorial claims under this extremely important strategic waterway. And there have been increasingly combative encounters between the Philippines and Manila, between the Philippines and Beijing in this area. One of the other issues that the U.S. is frustrated about is China's ongoing support of Russia in its war in Ukraine. That is also something that could be raised at these meetings. For China, on its part, it's frustrated about the issues of tariffs. It says that China is politicizing this issue, and it also says when it comes to the South China Sea, it wants the U.S. to essentially back off and say that it is up to the countries in the region to deal with that issue.
Right. Over the past year, U.S. and China have managed to, try to manage their relationship. Thank you so much, Laura, for all that update.